अरे ये जिंदा है. अरे देखो ये जिंदा है.
काय झालं तुला?
अरे नाही ते वेलकम बघत होतो ना एकदम ते आठवलं मला.
The crazy dudes are back, my bros. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Dudes Banter. This is Dudes, that is Banter, and we are back after several months. We were waiting for the right opportunity to strike, and we are back after finally India winning the T20 series. We had made a promise to ourselves that until and unless India wins a series, we won't be making a video. And yeah, we have won, and we are back. So, yeah, Mohit, what is your take on this? That promise we had made.
Yes, a couple of months back, we were really not in the mood to get and make some videos because everyone knows what happened during the December and start of the year. So yes, we wanted to just get past that, and we saw a good opportunity with the England coming into India to play T20 and ODI series. So we thought that would be a great opportunity for us, along with Kuldeep Yadav, to make a comeback into the cricket once again.
क्या बोला तूने?
So yeah, so that Kuldeep Yadav joke was very brilliantly placed by Mohit over here. Yeah, so coming up with the summary. Right now, we have won this series by 4-1. Uh, England that didn't have any chances with us. I would like to say that because we were playing very dominant cricket in this series, and yeah, I don't know why we lost that one match. Were you watching, Mohit? What was your take on that? Because I was not in that much of sync with this T20 series because surely I had a pretty rough half year last year with Team India, so I was not in the loop with from the starting of this year. So what was your take on that particular match that we lost?
Actually, if you see, the pitch started behaving a bit slowly in the second inning, so that helped the spinners a lot. And also, Bryden Cars was playing for England. He was also pretty brilliant on that wicket, and he used the conditions pretty well. And England started bowling those slower deliveries in the second when they came on to bowl. And also that the score which England posted, right? They posted 171, out of which, if you notice, only two or three batters played in double digits, scored in double digits. Otherwise, there was nothing really in the batting as well for England. But kudos to the England bowlers because they took their chances while they were bowling. They bowled a very tight line, to be honest, and they were not giving any freebies to the Indian batsmen because they saw in the first couple of games and also in the earlier series which India played against South Africa in the T20 series. So they also must have seen that how the Indian batsmen go about doing their jobs, and yes, they tried to control the game and they eventually did control the game and won the game. And also, I think the main point where the game changed was the wicket of Tilak because he is the man in form for India currently. But now Abhishek Sharma is there. If you look at the form as well, Abhishek and Tilak are right at the top. So yes, they took their chances, they took their wickets, and eventually they beat India by 26 runs in that game.
So, setting aside the one loss that we had in this particular series, that was a third T20 match against England. Other than that, we won all those matches, and I guess kudos to the bowling department also to have bowled so consistently throughout the series. Who was the one bowler that you think stood out the most?
I think the one that stood out the most was Varun Chakravarti for me because he has had a very good T20 season. right now, because also they mentioned in a couple of places that he was also making a comeback because he also had a couple of bad series, and also he was part of the World Cup squad, T20 World Cup squad, where he did not get to play because of, I think, a couple of bad games. He did not get chances, but ever since that, he has been the top spinner for India, and he's showing what he's made of. So I think for me, अर्शदीप इज ऑलवेज देयर राइट इन T20। अर्शदीप के लिए कोई ये नहीं है कि उसका उसका बैट डे आ गया मतलब तो बहुत बड़ा इशू है, बट फॉर मी आई थिंक वरुण चक्रवर्ती मेड द मोस्ट ऑफ दिस सीरीज एंड ही इज मेकिंग अ प्लेस फॉर हिमसेल्फ इन दैट वर्ल्ड कप स्क्वाड। अब इसे ही बोल देता हूँ तो बोलेंगे बोला है।
Yeah, we will make a small reel about this and play whenever Varun Chakravarti plays well in the World Cup, right?
Yeah,
But for me, it was Shami because he was also making a comeback after a very long period, right? I guess, how much months didn't he play? 6 months, 7 months?
I think almost a year, 14 months.
Oh, 14 months.
Yes, after the World
Okay,
Cup, he
so
was
14 months.
told not to play, right? Because of the ankle issue. So,
Right, right,
yes,
right.
14 months.
In those 14 months, many things changed. He got hair and everything. But his bowling style didn't change, right? It was similar to what he used to bowl and what what uh, produced uh, what produced results for India. So, do you have anything to say about that?
No, I think he would take some time to get back into that rhythm once again, because if you must have seen, we had gone to watch that fifth game, right? So we also noticed that Shami's bowling action is a little bit different. He's more round arm right now. And I think it will take time for him to adjust, because I think he's also played a couple of domestic games, right? In the white ball
Yes.
tournament also he featured for his state side. He performed very well over there also, because he scored with the bat as well as took wickets. So I think he'll in the international setting, I think it will take a bit of time for him because it is a different kind of game. And yes, we hope Shami Bhai comes back again with that rhythm of his and those lethal deliveries which he bowled in the World Cup. वो World Cup वाला शमी हमको वापस देखना है।
Correct. We want him back in that form so that he can play many more matches. And seeing him play is also a delight, right? He bowls such a crucial situations for India. That and he the वो जो क्या होता है उसको सीम से bowling करता है and what he produces with those uh, deliveries. It's quite different from what we see from a Bumrah or a Arshdeep Singh, right?
Yes.
I don't want to compare him with one bowler who was he recently खेला था ना इसके लिए टेस्ट मैच में खेला था अपने साथ. अरे यार ये कौन था यार नाम ही नहीं याद आ
ऑस्ट्रेलियन
रहा. No, not the Australian, the Indian bowler man. Similar
हर्षित
action
राणा
as Shami.
आकाशदीप
Similar action as Akashdeep. So उनका दोनों का सिमिलर है एंड they are both like कभी भी आके बोल कर सकते हैं एंड they trouble the batsman, right? So वो एक देखने मजा आएगा जब भी he comes in that form again. I think he is in that form. Just थोड़ा tweaks यहाँ वहाँ करना है. But in the first T20 first match against England, he took 3 wickets, right, and only gave 28 runs. So yeah, I thought कि तब से वो एकदम फॉर्म दिख रहा है करके पहले से. And what are your thoughts about Ruturaj Gaikwad? He played the first match. After that,
which one the T20
he played the first T20. Yeah, he was in the first T20, I guess. जैसे over here it is showing. मैंने देखा नहीं इसलिए मैं आपको पूछ रहा हूँ.
नहीं ऋतुराज गायकवाड was not there in the squad.
So the internet is not showing their good figures. मेरे को देखना पड़ेगा. So moving on, moving on with that, मेरे को लग रहा है कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. So main man Tilak Verma is currently at the third rank in the T20 batting department after the Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma. Actually, Abhishek Sharma came from the 39th rank, sorry, 40th rank to the second rank after that fifth match, right? So, what are your thoughts on both those batsmen? Indian batsmen, I want to say. त्रेविस का बात नहीं कर रहा
मैं उसका बात भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ.
मैं.
Yes, I think both of them are really brilliant and upcoming batters for India. And Abhishek Sharma and Tilak Verma, they both have their separate skills because Abhishek Sharma plays a lot freely in the start of the game, mostly in the power play. But at Wankhede, it didn't matter whether it was power play or not. So that is a different thing. But yes, we have also seen him in the IPL as well in the recent season, Abhishek Sharma, that he, along with the Travis Head, both of them just take the
बातें
game
नहीं
out of
करना.
their yes, they take the game out of their opposition hands, and they try to kill the game in the power play itself, if you remember those games in the IPL. So Abhishek Sharma in that kind of setting is a proper opener for us. And with the new approach with which India is playing right now under Gautam Gambhir's coaching and Surya Kumar captaincy. So yes, this approach suits him very well because he can go about playing his natural game, and whereas for Tilak, he is more suited to play in the anchor role also because we have seen him in Mumbai Indians also how he plays. Like he holds that one end and takes the game till the end. So that's the type of player Tilak Verma is. And yes, they have a both. They both of them have a huge career ahead of them, and this is just the start, we can say, and we can expect many more great innings from them. And I think they can be, at least Tilak can be considered for an all format player if you have any thoughts to add on that.
Actually, Tilak can be considered as a all format player. He hasn't got that many chances. Sadly, I would say because we can see that there are many players lined up who are willing and capable of playing those slots that are booked earlier also because मतलब उनके पहले से अपने पास बहुत players है and after that also there is a big line of players who can play and then comes Seth Verma who is just a youngster right now. He has to play more matches, but he has shown his worth in the T20 segment right now. He is the most consistent batsman from the last year. Last year also we were saying that only ना कि कौन से मैच था रे वो emerging players का Asia Cup.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes.
And that also was playing consistently. And before that also he was consistent with his bat, right?
Hmm.
वो तो है कि he has been consistent and I hope he can keeps this up till the World Cup that is going to happen in after 2 years actually. For the T20 I'm saying not the ODI or anything else. But yeah, surely he will debut soon in the test also because I see him as a capable player because he has played domestic. वो उसका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है. He has not come overnight success नहीं है. He has been playing domestic also, so he has the capability to stand on the field for almost 5 days, right?
Hmm.
So there is a capability over there. Abhishek Sharma, I don't know. I have not followed him because I have followed Tilak Verma because he is from Mumbai Indians and I am a supporter of Mumbai Indians. So एक और एक प्लेयर का रहता है कि देखना क्या कर रहा था क्या नहीं कर रहा था वो सब. Abhishek Sharma, I don't know. I have seen him from Sunrisers Hyderabad. He has started, right? वो भी last year because they had that strategy. उन्होंने जो गेम चलाया है जो T20, I guess they were from Sunrisers Hyderabad's point of view only. I can say मतलब वही से point of view नहीं from the staff from that point. T20 game has changed.
Hmm.
a lot actually. जो those 200K runs बन रहे हैं अभी. It is because of that uh, change of mindset. जो आपने बोला कि start
Yes.
of the first ball से hitting start करना. So that is why I think no, not that is why. From there, I followed Abhishek Sharma. So he has proven his worth wherever he has played. एक नहीं तो मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि हर मैच खेल रहा है. He has been playing almost 2 to 3 matches in a series. 5 मैच का series है तो 3 में तो he has scored above 100. So he has been playing consistently in that sense. कि हर एक series में he's playing has scored a century or more. A century, right? दो या एक दो century तो खेला ही है. And we were hoping that in the 50 20 that we saw in the one period, he would score 150. We were going for that, we were cheering for that. But sadly, it didn't happen. He has to go back. The score of, I don't remember. What was the score?
I think
123 something?
135 something, right?
Uh, like, where this year around it was,
Let me check.
yeah, 135.
135.
135 from the Fever Boys. Yeah. So that was the thing. खेल रहा है अच्छे दोनों भी and we hope they play well because right now what we are doing at this point कि जो T20 World Cup है उसके लिए बंदे तैयार कर रहे हैं. We don't want anybody who are playing good right now to be injured, right?
Hmm.
So I hope this consistent plays on ahead till the World Cup. Not till the
Yes.
World Cup, in the future also. I'm not just hoping the World Cup तक ही खेले. Uh, and and who else was the key performer for India?
I think the one moment which changed was Harshit Rana was brought in as a concussion substitute, which sparked a lot of debates across the cricketing world. And also on the commentary, the whole game they were just talking about that one particular thing. And I don't know about मतलब कैसे वो डिसीजन है उन्होंने लिया, but ideally what I can see was कि शिवम दुबे got hit on the head, right? जिसकी वजह से उसको कंकशन हुआ. So anyways he was going to bowl, right, in the second innings. ऐसा नहीं कि टेस्ट मैच है कि he will be coming back to bat again करके. Because the similar thing happened earlier also, I will come to that. And they chose Harshit Rana as the concussion substitute because anyways Dubey is considered as a fast bowler. Okay. So by that logic, they chose Harshit Rana as the concussion substitute for him. So that sparked a lot of debate because one point which was raised was ki Harshit Rana's pace is more than 20 kilometers as compared to Shivam Dubey because Shivam Dubey bowls like 100, and whereas Harshit Rana bowls 135 plus 140, 145 ये स्पीड में डालता है. So that was their concern. But another point which I think Peterson highlighted was that can be a blessing for England because on a pitch, on that same, I think Pune wicket, right? In that Pune game, this happened. And during that, he mentioned that ki Harshit Rana's pace might actually be useful for England because if you bowl slow, England batsmen won't be able to play comfortably. Whereas if you give them pace, right, so they'll be able to hit him freely. But Harshit Rana, I don't know what happened to him. He started bowling cutters in his first over itself. A couple of balls he bowled in his normal speed. After that, he started bowling those slower balls. So England also might not have expected that to happen. But yes, I think according to me, that was fair a bit. देखो स्पीड तो अलग बात है. ठीक है. एनीवे दुबे भी रन अप लेके आके डालने वाला था. ये भी रन अप लेके आके डालने वाला. Only the difference is a bit of pace, right?
So you mean to say if player like uh, इसका नाम ले सकते हैं, Stoinis
Hmm.
gets a head concussion and goes out. and a player like Brett Lee substitutes him in his prime.
See, what logic India used, right? What logic India used, right? कि शिवम दुबे को वैसे भी बॉलिंग ही डालना है.
I am also saying that only, na, कि if they were playing in the similar state, Stoinis and Brett Lee. Brett Lee was sitting on the bench because he got a recognition. Now he's going to bowl only, na. So would you allow Brett Lee to bowl instead of him?
Yes.
I I
कमेंट्स
I
में
would
झगड़ा
like
करो.
uh, no, I would like to point out that Gautam Kumar would be the one who would the first one to oppose this type of decision whenever it happens. If England would have done it, Gautam Gambhir would be the one who would oppose this, not Surya Kumar Yadav or any other player, but Gautam Gambhir. So yeah, leaving that one
Anyways,
controversial decision.
in that match, Shivam Dube was given the man of the match, Nikhil. So that did not matter. Because he scored a
Because
half century, right?
Arshit Rana
So,
bowled to
हाँ,
हाँ वो भी और एक है उसके ऊपर वो भी है he was given a head concussion substitution, right? He completed his inning. He got out on some runs, but right after that, in the second match, after the second right after that, in the following match, he was playing. He was playing okay.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है
He
दया.
was bowling his overs.
Yes, if you look at the squad, right, instead of Harshit Rana, right, so we had an option of Washington Sundar, Shami, who were dropped in that game, and Ramandeep Singh. So we had three options there, apart from Harshit Rana, is what I think.
Correct.
Anyway, हो गया अभी क्या ही बोले.
You are correct.
And
हाँ वैसे भी अपना टीम जीत गया अपने क्या ही
Nikhil,
करेंगे.
one thing happened in the toss of the fifth T20 Wankhede before we entered the ground. So when Josh Butler was at the toss, right, he mentioned the playing 11 of England, the changes and everything, and also said that we have four concussion substitutes ready to play. अरे यार अभी
I know that.
जॉस भाई मत भड़को इतना चल रहा हो गया अभी
Mm.
जॉस भाई भड़क गए.
Yes. That is this sums up the whole match, the whole series actually.
Actually, Nikhil, one
Other
point which
than
I
that,
wanted to ask you, who among the England squad look great for you? Like कौन सा player promising लगा? जैसे we talked about Varun Chakravarti and Abhishek Sharma and Tilak Verma from our side, right? So who among the England players do you think will be great for them in the future as well as the present?
it's hard to give an opinion about that because like IPL, I only follow Mumbai Indians. In the international format, I only follow India. So I don't have any opinion about any other team because I've not watched so much of content about those, right? But what I would like to say is I like watching Jofra Archer because I don't know why, but in the way he plays and what the way he has conducted himself years, right? He was out because of the injury for a brief period of time, but after that also and before that also, he has that same temperament. वो वही पे बॉल करता है जहाँ पे उसको सब सही सही लगता है. And he gives the mean balls to everybody. वो ऐसा नहीं छोड़ता कि यार ऐसा करेगा तो मैं यहाँ पे डालता हूँ. No. He will be pulling those mean balls to everyone. तो वो एक मुझे थोड़ा अट्रैक्टिव लगता है. Other than that, bowling batsman I don't know रे. Phil Salt I think he has potential. He has potential. सब लोगों को पता है he has potential. And he proved it in the third T20 against India. He scored around 82, I guess. I don't know. In the internet is playing pranks on me, so I don't want to go be concrete about it. But yeah, screenshot में दिख रहा है यहाँ पे 82. Don't hold account on me because this is a showing over here. नहीं खिला था उसने. क्या दिखा रहा है मेरे को?
कौन सा मैच देख रहे हैं निखिल, मुझे नहीं
आज
पता।
मुझे भी नहीं पता क्या जनवरी 2025 का दिखा रहा है मुझे. So guys, this shows that you have to prepare for everything. ChatGPT was an ChatGPT is doing. I will be switching over to deep state from now. Strong spell.
स्टोंक्स, निखिल मेकिंग द डिप।
Yeah, I don't know. मतलब मैंने तो इतना देखा कि आरसीबी जो भी जिसको भी चूज करती है उनके स्टोंक्स गिर जाते हैं, वैसे सभी इंडिया इंग्लैंड प्लेयर्स के स्टोंक्स गिर रहे हैं.
आई
या
थिंक आरसीबी में
दैट
जाना
इज
माइट बी,
व्हाई.
क्या ही बोला।
But that is my take on England players. What is your take? Was a star player according to you for England?
स्टार प्लेयर, आई थिंक बटलर इज ऑलवेज देयर राइट फॉर देम।
वो तो क्या है अभी थोड़े दिन के बाद वो भी रिटायर ही होने वाला है, तो उसके अलावा
अरे एंड ऑल्सो जोफ्रा आर्चर, लाइक यू मेंशन्ड राइट, कि ही डजंट लुक एट द बैट्समैन राइट, मतलब वो कौन है सामने वाला बंदा वो नहीं देखता। ही बोल्स अकॉर्डिंग टू व्हाट ही हैज प्लान्ड फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर बैट्समैन, एंड ऑल्सो व्हाट द टीम रिक्वायर। कभी कभी मार पड़ती है उसको, बट अभी क्या ही कर सकते हैं, वो तो है ही, होता ही है। बट
हाँ,
यस,
he has also scored half centuries in his sense.
यस, सो यस, एनीवे।
Whoa, about that joke you made earlier, अंडों का joke, you don't like
कौन सा?
egg diet वाला.
यस, यस, कमिंग back to that, I think one big concern for us is that Surya Kumar Yadav's form is not there right now. Ever since he has come back from South Africa, right? So South Africa was the last place where he played some good innings for us. After that, I think he was sent on an egg diet by the dietitian. I think उसको बहुत eggs खाने बोला है, तो
क्या बोला तूने?
for that reason he's
Not
scoring
not by the
zero.
dietitian,
So कौन
not
बोला?
by the dietitian.
सेल्फ डायग्नोस।
Everything that happens wrong with Indian team is blamed on who?
अच्छा। यस, द मैन द मिथ। एनीवे, अब क्या ही बोले, सबको पता है हम लोग किसकी बात कर, बोलने का जरूरत भी नहीं।
And the second major concern I think was Sanju Samson, right? Again, the man, the myth is here to blame because Sanju Samson is getting out those same type of shots that were a key point for key play. I would say key shot for him.
हम्म,
Full
प्रोडक्टिव शॉट।
खेलता है ना वो.
हाँ, अच्छा पुल
Productive
खेलता है
shot.
वो, हाँ। आई थिंक वो थोड़ा लेट
So
हो रहा
same.
था, या ऐसा हरी हरी कर रहा था वो शॉट पे ना, ऐसे लग रहा था, मतलब दिख गया तो मार देना है, ऐसा लॉजिक से खेल रहा था वो।
Yes, I don't remember because I have not seen anything in the
नहीं, उन्होंने
50-20 series.
जब भी वो फिफ्थ गेम में भी आउट हुआ था ना, आफ्टर दैट देयर वाज अ स्टैट कि इन ऑल द 5 T20s ही हैज गॉट आउट ऑन द फुल शॉट, ऑल द 5
Yes,
गेम्स।
I know that. पढ़ा है। I have not seen anything, but मैंने पढ़ा सब कुछ है इसके बारे में।
पांचवे
तो
गेम में नहीं
yeah,
देखा?
I know that who played how। पांचवे गेम में तो मैं देख रहा था ना, दो छक्के मारे मस्त मस्त, बाद में
पहले
आउट
ही
हो गए
बॉल पे,
मस्त
मैच के
मस्त।
पहले ही बॉल पे वो मार दिया उसने।
वो भी जो फरार चल।
उसने ईगो पे ले लिया ना बाद में।
Yeah, so the main player in T20 match in one day for England was Carsey, right?
यस, कास।
Sorry, Carsey, sorry, Cars।
हम्म।
कितना
उसकी वजह
खेला,
से
कितना, कितने विकेट्स, 3 विकेट।
3 wickets, and because of him, I think the score, they were talking about कि India was still 20-25 runs short despite scoring 247.
Right, right.
We were also talking
Actually,
about it,
because
right?
of
कि
him, he
275 लग रहा है, 300 टच कर सकते हैं।
at the point it was looking like 300 because in I guess around sixth or seventh over it was around 97, right? Something
यस,
like that.
7th ओवर में 100 हो चुका था।
तो लग रहा था कि 300
हाँ।
तो आराम से हो जाएगा। And in the 10th over also, but then 13th, 11th, 12th and 13th over was a game changer नहीं, but a bit slow.
हम्म। थोड़ा प्रोग्रेस स्लो हो गया उसमें, अदरवाइज वी वर गोइंग एट अ रियली गुड रन रेट। Yes, I think as you mentioned, right, he Cars was the one of the best top performers for England in this T20 series because he has a potential with the bat as well because they were rating him really high in the commentary, the English commentators, right? So they were rating him really high that he's a proper all-rounder. Like he can be a replacement or not the exact replacement, but the replacement for Ben Stokes because he's a similar kind of player to Ben Stokes because he can bat in that lower or middle order. Also, he can give you those 4 overs in T20 and I think 7 to 8 overs in ODI also because he's like वही की similar type of player है and we have seen glimpses of him, right, in this series and also especially in the fifth game where he got those 3 crucial wickets for them and slowed the Indian progress which was going on towards 300. And yes, as per me, I think he can be a great asset for England in the coming years if he performs consistently like this. I mean, एक दो games तो होगा ही not according to the plan, but I think if he plays consistently like this, he can be a great asset for England.
Yeah, that is it. Do you want to talk about Hardik Pandya?
Yes, हार्दिक, अपना कैप्टन भाई हार्दिक, एमआई का कैप्टन। नहीं, वो तो अलग बात है, बट यस, हार्दिक वाज आल्सो ब्रिलियंट, नॉट ब्रिलियंट, बट ही हैड आल्सो हैड अ ग्रेट सीरीज in the T20 because he scored some runs with the bat as well, and he got crucial wickets like always, like he does. And yes, he was just doing what Hardik Pandya was doing, Hardik Pandya things is what I'm trying to say. And yes, he's continuing his good form in the T20s, and hopefully he can convert the same in the ODIs as well because the Champions Trophy is just around the corner and there can still be some changes in the squad, but I think Hardik won't be replaced as with the current form which he is in. So yes, I think Hardik also had a great series as I mentioned, and hope he continues playing well for us for जब तक वो खेलेगा।
Longer period of time.
Yes. Also for MI as well. हार्दिक भाई MI के लिए भी ऐसे ही खेलो। निखिल हैज अदर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, बट ठीक है। उस पे हम लोग आएंगे बाद में।
We don't want to discuss in this match because he has been playing good for इंडिया के लिए खेलो भाई अच्छे से,
नहीं
मुंबई
नहीं, मैं
इंडियंस के
बोल रहा
बाद टेस्ट
आईपीएल
करते
का
हैं।
बाद आईपीएल के टाइम पे करेंगे ऐसा बोल।
हाँ, आप ये नहीं करना है वो सब, इंडिया के लिए खेलो। नाइस
इंडिया
नाइस,
के
यू आर
लिए खेलो,
प्लेइंग गुड।
यस। प्रायोरिटी इज प्लेइंग फॉर इंडिया राइट नाउ, बिकॉज आईपीएल तो होते रहता है, चाहे आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट्स तो 2-3 साल में एक बार आता है।
की है।
एंड
राइट।
यही है कि WTC इंडिया वोंट बी प्लेइंग दिस टाइम, सैडली, बिकॉज ऑफ some people, which we don't
कोविड,
want to mention.
बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड,
Yes,
बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड
because of COVID.
वी आर स्टिल इन
Yes.
कोविड।
So yes, I think on that note,
सारा
Nikhil, do
मूड
you
खराब
want
कर
to add
दिया
some?
आपने,
Hmm?
सारा मूड खराब कर दिया आपने।
Do you want to add anything, Nikhil, on the T20 part?
No, nothing. It's all covered from by you and me and earlier. Just सूर्य कुमार का फॉर्म जल्दी वापस आ जाए होपफुली, and
Yes,
same goes to the second नहीं, the first captain of Test and ODIs, उसका भी फॉर्म जल्दी वापस आ जाए।
yes. रोहित भाई, अब मजाक नहीं रहा, रोहित भाई आ जाओ वापस।
Yeah, we will talk that I will talk about it in the videos that matter about him.
Yes.
बट राइट नाउ सूर्य कुमार का फॉर्म वापस आ जाए बस, और तो कुछ है ही नहीं। कैप्टन अच्छा खेलेगा तो इट हैजंट अफेक्टेड द टीम येट, बट हाँ कैप्टन अच्छा खेलते तभी परफॉर्म, मतलब कैप्टन परफॉर्म अच्छा करे तभी उसका कैप्टन से भी और थोड़ा निखर के आता है। राइट नाउ व्हाट वी सी इज कि गौतम गंभीर का स्ट्रेटजी काम कर रहा है, दिस इज व्हाट इज बिन पोर्ट्रेड, या फिर वो ही दिख रहा है। बट इट इज ऑल्सो द कैप्टन हु डज द टेक्स द डिसीजन ऑन द फील्ड, राइट?
Hmm.
So because if he is not performing right now, वो नहीं दिख के आता, and nobody is portraying that also. But once he gets in the rhythm, I think he will be back in the limelight.
Yes. So
Yes, guys, that's it for today's नहीं, जो series होके गया जनवरी में, we had a good January. Hopefully we have a good February and March and
March,
April
April.
and the WTC में भी साउथ अफ्रीका जीत जाएगा, ये साउथ अफ्रीका।
We want to see some new champion, right?
हाँ
South.
अभी आ जाएगा T20 के टाइम नहीं आ
अरे वो तो टी
जाएगा।
ट्वेंटी के टाइम नहीं, T20 के टाइम नहीं। प्रायोरिटीज मैन। यस।
I hope they play well because as I have seen that in Australia is playing good cricket in Sri Lanka, right?
हम्म।
Sri Lanka में जाके Sri Lanka को हराना is not a child's play right now, because the way they are playing in India home cricket home grounds
यस।
is something else. Yeah, we will talk about. Hopefully, we will talk about it. If Mohit wants to talk about it, he will make a video, और कभी नहीं बात करेंगे, जैसे हम लोग ने कभी बात नहीं की अभिनीति के बारे में, नहीं बात करेंगे।
यस। बीजीटी ये क्या है?
कुछ नहीं, बीजेटी इज नथिंग, मिथ।
मिक्स।
चलो बाय बाय एवरीवन, शबा खैर।